Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hi, I'm Tori. Today I want to do a video, a really cool video that I actually seen a couple other YouTubers do. One of them was Makeup by Cheryl, I think is her name, but I know she's not the one that originally came up with this idea, so I don't know exactly who to give credit to. So if you know who the first person who's done this video, please leave them below. But this is basically the Sephora cart, Sephora dream cart, fantasy cart, whatever you want to call it. Basically, if you had $1,000 to spend at Sephora, what would you get? Like, what's your wish list, basically? So I have a lot of things that I would have on my wish list. I always heart things on Sephora that I know I'll probably never buy, but would love to buy if I had the money. I'm an excellent window shopper. So basically, I'm just gonna tell y'all all the items that I have hearted on Sephora, but will probably never buy. Some of them I actually would buy, but I don't usually drop $1,000 at Sephora, you know, on a day-to-day basis. So it would take me a while to accrue all these products. But I will just put each item up on the screen. And if there's any other products that y'all think I should put on my wish list, or any of these products that are on my wish list that you definitely think I should try out, please leave them in the comments, but we'll go ahead and get started. I wanna go ahead and apologize if you can hear my husband mowing the yard. I only really film when he's doing something else, so I'm trying to take advantage of the time. And I also apologize if you can hear my dogs barking. But if you see me looking down, it's because I'm looking at these items on my iPad. So the very first thing that I would buy is the Fenty Beauty Cheeks Out Freestyle Cream Blushes. I really enjoy cream products, so blushes, I love cream blushes. One complaint I did see people talk about these are the size. Apparently they're pretty small, but I never really go through products that fast anyway, so I really don't feel like that would be a problem for me. One of the colors that I would definitely get is Strawberry Drip. Another one that I have on my list is the color Petal Poppin', just because that one's more of a neutral color, or more wearable color, I guess you could say. But those two are definitely on my list. The next thing on my list is Charlotte Tilbury Hot Lips Lipstick in the color Kim KW. I know that Pillow Talk is a really popular color, but I think Kim KW is more of a nude, so I would like to try that one for my first Charlotte Tilbury lipstick. I don't own any Charlotte Tilbury except for a powder, and I really enjoy the powder. I hear a lot of people talk good things about Charlotte Tilbury, so I would really like to try their lip products. The next thing on my list is the Fenty Beauty Gloss Balm in the color Sweet Mouth. This is a newer color, and I think that I would get a lot of use out of it. I really enjoy the color, what is it called? I might have it here, hold on. Here it is. I love this one. This is the color Fussy. The smell and taste of these are amazing, so when I seen that Fenty came out with a new color, I really wanted to get it. I also like the color Glass Slipper, but it's just a clear gloss, and I can get a cheaper clear gloss somewhere else. So Sweet Mouth, I definitely have my eye on. The next product I would really like to get, or is in my fantasy cart, is OLEHENRIKSEN Banana Bright Vitamin C Serum. If you've seen my Sephora and Ulta haul, you know I'm a huge skincare person. I've been getting really into skincare. And when I first made my skincare routine, a vitamin C serum was like really helpful to my skin. My skin loved it during the daytime, but I used all of my vitamin C serum up, and I have not gotten another one. And I'm trying to use up the skincare I have in my collection already, so I'm not currently using a vitamin C serum. I've heard a lot of great things about the Banana Bright line, and my skin usually reacts pretty good to OLEHENRIKSEN, so that's one I really want to try. And it's $65, so it's pretty expensive, but the first one I ever tried out was a sample size from Drunk Elephant, and that one's way more expensive, so in the scheme of things, it's not as expensive. The next thing I would like to try is the Huda Beauty Silk Balm Hydrating and Nourishing Lip Balm in the color Blush. I do think that that is the only color available right now. I'm not sure if she will come out with more colors in the future. I am really getting into glossy lips or like a natural lip color and finish. I used to be huge into liquid lipsticks. Like I have so many of them, but I just don't really wear them anymore because they just don't look good on my lips. I do prefer a matte long wear lipstick if it's a bright color because I don't want to have to worry about it getting everywhere and smearing. I want darker, brighter colors to last longer. But if it's just a natural color, I prefer a glossier finish or a more natural color. So that's why I have that on my list. I haven't seen a lot of reviews about it and I don't know too much about it, but the packaging is beautiful and it sounds like it's something that I would enjoy. The next thing from Huda Beauty is the Matte and Metal Melted Double-Ended Liquid Eyeshadow. The color I put was Cashmere Robe, and I can't see the rest of the name, but the Cashmere Robe one. It's more of a cool tone neutral color. That's why I chose that one, because I would definitely like to get a more wearable color for trying those out for the first time. However, because I have eyelash extensions, I haven't really been wearing that much eyeshadow, so I'm not as quick to jump on and buy that. However, it does seem like something, since one side is matte, it would be something easy just to throw in the crease and blend out. That's how I've seen other people use it. So that's why I think it's something I might would enjoy. The next thing on my list is the Pat McGrath Lab Sublime Perfection Concealer. I chose the shade L5, but I'm not exactly sure. I would have to look before I actually bought it because it's $32. But I've heard a lot of great things about it. I currently use the Tarte Shape Tape concealer, and sometimes that can be a little heavy, and I've heard that that formula is a little bit more liquidy and thin and more natural finish. It's not as matte as the Tarte Shape Tape, so I'm interested to try that. However, I don't know if it's something I will purchase anytime soon because Ulta had a sale on the Tarte Shape Tape a while ago and I bought a bunch of backups. So I'm trying to get more into using up my products before buying other ones. So I'm not sure how soon I'll buy that, but if any of y'all have tried it, please let me know because I am highly interested in it. The next item on my list is something I heard Casey Holmes talk about a while ago, and it's the BELIF Moisturizing Eye Balm. The eye cream I currently use is from Origins and it's a brightening eye balm, but sometimes during my nighttime routine, I like to use something a little bit heavier than that. So that is something I might actually pick up when I use up some of my other products, but it's $48. So please let me know if you have tried this product and like it, because that's going to be a big chunk of change to try. The next product is something I know I do not need whatsoever. I have enough eyeshadow to put on an entire army, so I know I don't need any more eyeshadows, but I've seen a lot of people rave about the KAJA Beauty Bento Bouncy Shimmer Eyeshadow Trios. It's the trios that KAJA has come out with. The color I chose was Chocolate Dahlia, and I also picked, let me find it. Oh, okay, I guess that's the only one I picked. Anyway, it just seems like a more wearable option to try out for the first one, but these are really cute and I think they would be great for traveling. However, like I said, I do not need another eyeshadow. Also, I feel like $21 for 3 eyeshadows is kind of expensive when you can get a whole palette for just a little bit more with a bunch more shades, but I've heard the formula is really great and the colors look beautiful. The next product I would like to try is the Makeup Forever 122 blending brush. I've seen Kathleen Lights, she's one of my favorite YouTubers. I've seen her use this for like a blush brush or to blend out cheek products, but it's $48. So that's why it's kind of an item I window shop instead of actually purchasing, because to me, that's a lot for a makeup brush. However, I do believe she thinks it's worth it, so maybe one day I'll pick it up, but for now I'll stick to my Morphe and IT Cosmetics, which IT Cosmetics is expensive as well, but not on that price point, and Real Techniques. Those are kind of the brush companies I currently use because you can get more affordable brushes. Back on another Charlotte Tilbury product, this one I would really, really like to try because like I said, I love liquid and cream products, and the product I'm referring to is the Beauty Highlighter Wand in Pillow Talk. I do believe Pillow Talk is a newer color release out of the Beauty Highlighter Wands, but I've seen some pictures and swatches of this color and I think I would really like it. I don't really think it's like anything else I have in my collection, so I might pick that up eventually because I really am interested in that. The next product that I'm interested in is the Hourglass Veil Setting Spray. I really love setting spray, but my favorite currently is, let me grab it, the Pretty Fresh ColourPop Hyaluronic Acid Setting Mist. And this is super cheap, so it's gonna take a lot for me to want to purchase the Hourglass one because it's also $48, and to me, it's gonna be hard to justify that price. But I've seen a lot of great reviews on it and it leaves a really pretty finish on the skin from what I can tell. So it's something I have my eye on. The next product is the Patrick Ta Monochrome Moment Precision Lip Crayon in the color She's Humble. Now that color, I believe, is the most nude and neutral color that he has in those lip liners. And I really love lip liner. Most of the time I will just put on a lip liner and like a lip gloss or a really sheer neutral lip color, and that's kind of what I do every day. So I really feel like that's a product I would love. And I've heard a lot of people complain about the shape of the lip liner because it's got an angle to it and it's a little thicker. But I personally think I would like that because most of the time if I'm gonna put a lip gloss over my lip liner, then I'm gonna fill in my lips anyway. So this shape, I believe, would make it really easy just to go on the edge and then just smear or blend into the rest of your lips. So that is a product that I'm most likely going to buy eventually. And then the next product is the Artist Couture Silk Cream Lipstick in the color Boy Toy. I have not tried anything from Artist Couture, but I really like Mac Daddy, who is the creator of Artist Couture, if you didn't know that. And some of his products look so beautiful. I just have not bit the bullet and tried any of them. So I feel like a lip product would probably be a safe bet to start. And Boy Toy just looked like a color that I would really enjoy. Another product from Artist Couture is the Diamond Lip Tease Lip Gloss in the color Sugar Baby. Now this is more of a pinky nude, but I really think it would look really pretty on top of the Boy Toy lipstick. So that's something else I have my eye on. I've seen swatches and product reviews of all of Artist Couture's products and I've had my eye on them for a long time. So I would be really excited to try those products. All right, the next two products I have on my wish list is definitely a window shopper item because I have way too many eyeshadows and I cannot justify the price of these eyeshadow palettes. And that would be the Natasha Denona Gold Eyeshadow Palette and the Natasha Denona Biba Eyeshadow Palette. Now the Biba is more of a neutral color eyeshadow palette, so I would probably get more use out of it, but they're both $129. And that's a lot for eyeshadow palettes. I do have two eyeshadow palettes from Natasha Denona and I do enjoy them, but I don't get nearly enough use out of any of my eyeshadow palettes if I'm being honest. So if I'm being responsible, I won't pick them up. But the two that I have, I got on sale during the holidays and I think they were like $80, I believe. So I would be in trouble. My wallet would be in trouble if they did put these items on sale, because I would probably definitely pick them up. But for now, I think they're just gonna be forever in my wish list. The next product is Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Hydrating Longwear Foundation. One of my favorite products to buy is foundations. I don't know why, I just love trying different foundations. I'm actually wearing a new foundation that I've recently bought. I just love trying them out. I don't know why. And the hydrating longwear foundation is something I have my eye on because I have very dry skin and very textured skin. So I feel like the matte foundation would just be way too drying for me and way too matte. I don't really enjoy super, super matte foundations. So that is something I would definitely like to try. Something else that is on my wish list is the YSL Rouge Volupte Shine Lipstick Balm. For the same reason that I would like to try the Huda Beauty one, I feel like the finish is more of a shiny, natural finish. And the color I would like to try is color number 44, which is basically a nude pink. So I feel like that's something I would be able to wear every day. However, it is $38 and YSL is very expensive. So I will probably never purchase it unless I just really, really want to try it one day. But for now, I will stick to what I have in my collection. Another product I forgot to mention when I talked about the color Pillow Talk in this item is the Beauty Highlighter Wand in Peachgasm. I seen Nicole Renee Cutler on YouTube use this product and it looked so beautiful on her. So I would either pick up Pillow Talk or Peachgasm, but I have them both on my list to try. Another Patrick Ta item is the Monochrome Moment Silky Lip Cream in the color She's Unapologetic. I think that color would go really well with the lip liner that I mentioned earlier. And this is also kind of a liquid lipstick, but it's called a lip cream. So I feel like maybe it won't be as drying, but still long wearing. So that would be why I would want to pick up that product. I still enjoy a matte lip. I just don't like how drying some liquid lipsticks can be. So that's why I'd be interested to try that. The next product I have on my list is the Too Faced Born This Way Super Coverage Multi-Use Concealer in the color Swan. I use this concealer in the color Caramel to cream contour all the time, and I love the formula and the finish. And like I said earlier, I usually use the Tarte Shape Tape, but sometimes it can be a little heavy. So I feel like getting a skin color or a light highlighting color to use under my eyes in this formula would be really good. But like I said earlier, I have so many concealers that I don't know if it's something I'm gonna try anytime soon, but it's something I would eventually probably pick up if I use up some of what I have, because I already know I love the formula in the color I used to contour. Okay, the very last product I have on my list is the Kojendo Aqua Foundation. I have heard reviews and people rave about this foundation for years. As long as I've watched YouTube videos, I've heard people talk about this foundation and it looks just beautiful. For anyone with dry skin, I think anyone with dry skin would probably love this foundation. It's marketed as a more medium light coverage, I believe, with a dewier finish, and that is currently what I'm enjoying. However, the product is $77, and that is so expensive, so expensive. I use so many drugstore foundations that I just don't know if I could ever pull the trigger on a $77 foundation. Also, the color range is kind of weird. You would think for a foundation to be so expensive that they would have a better color range, or at least make it easier to choose your color. So I'm very nervous to ever order a foundation that expensive online, because if I get the wrong color, it is actually harder for me to go return it because I don't have a Sephora near me, or that close anyway. So I don't know if I could ever do it. Unless I found it in store and was able to swatch, maybe, but it's just something I would like to try, you know, one day. Okay, that's all the products in my fantasy cart. If there's anything you think I would be missing out on if I didn't try, please leave them in the comments. You can obviously tell that I'm really interested in Charlotte Tilbury, Patrick Ta, Fenty Beauty. Those are all the brands that are really catching my eye lately. So if there's anything on here you've tried and you love and you really think I should pick up, please leave it down below. If not, any video recommendations you want me to film next, leave them down below as well. I will leave all of these products in the description box. Oh, and I forgot to mention, all of these products came to exactly $1,000, so I didn't go over by $1. However, when you add tax, it'll obviously go over, but I just did the subtotal. So that was 24 items that I would love to try one day if I had $1,000. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! Sorry about that.